It's a beautiful day and welcome to another episode of Limitless Monday with Omolola Gbenle. If it's your first time listening to this podcast, welcome. And you've been joining us and listening regularly, welcome and thank you for being a part of this. Before I go on, let me tell you briefly about Limitless Monday. Limitless Monday is an inspirational book written for your everyday life. It's full of insights and stories that will help you live a productive life. You can get a copy for yourself on Amazon Kindle or bookstores at Roving in Surulere and Abuja, Glendora Bookstore at Ikeja Mall, Global Impact Church Bookstore at Ogudu, and Worital Bookplaze at Gbagada Phase 2. Today, I will introduce the person behind the book and vision to us, Mrs. Omolola Gbenle. Good day to you, ma, and over to you, ma.
Good day, Femide. Today I'll be talking about your customer language. Everybody knows what language is all about. Language can be a barrier, can stand as barrier between two people. Because if I do not understand what you are saying and you can't get to what I am saying, we can't communicate. So language is very important. And so as we all have language, tribes have language, nations have languages, you know. And so there are some places that even before you could study in their country, you have to learn the language because they do not speak any other language in teaching. They will teach in their language. So language is a very important, aspect of our life. And we cannot just take it for granted. How much more a customer, you as a business person, your customer has their language. The greatest language in business is understanding your customer's language. It is a skill that requires an essence. Many speak, but few connect. Yes, many speak. You speak every day. You speak to customer, you speak to people, you speak to clients, you speak to, you speak to intending people you want to win over to your side. You speak in your team, you speak to prospects, you want to sell, you are speaking. Everybody is speaking one thing or the other, but only few connect because the other person on the other hand might not understand a thing from what you are saying. They do not understand, but everybody's speaking, and only few connect. Only few actually get the attention of the people that they are speaking to because they are speaking their language. That is why they could connect. They are speaking what the customer wants to hear. That's why they could connect. They are concerned about that customer. And so they are touching the aspects that the customer is very, very interested and happy to hear. So that's why they could connect with that customer. So it does not take anything to speak, but it takes a lot of energy to move people. A lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy to move people to your side, to move people to accept what you have to sell, to move people to accept what you have to offer. It takes a lot of energy. And so if you now don't understand the language to use, you'll find out that that energy might be going to waste. That energy might be going to waste. The theory that if you help people get what they want, they will help you get what you want is true and real. If you have your customer interest at heart, you are not just shoving at them what you have. Buy my product. This is the new one. Buy this. Oh, this is the new one we just produced. If that is not the only interest you have, but you go to your customer with the intention of knowing what is your need. How can I help you? Which product is serving you most? Which one is it you don't understand? And you take your time to sit down and listen to your customer because you want the best for them. You will get the best out of them at the end of the day. They will give you their best. If you take time to sit down, listen, you are helping them to get what they want. I could remember a customer I met in a at random in the supermarket, maybe one of those days I went to supply. And she was there. She said, Madam, What kind of soap do you use in washing your tiles at home? I was just standing by. I narrated to her. I said, I don't use soap because, I just found out that the more I use soap, I'm not really getting much result. I said, so I use water and I pour alone. And they just mop my floor with it. And I found out that I'm getting results. My tiles are getting brightened up and it's okay. Before I know it, she said, which one do you use in washing your car? I gave her an answer again. Before I know it, which one do you use in washing your clothes? I said, today is serious. I gave her an answer again. And as I was giving her answers, she was picking those products I was referring to. I said, wow, this is how much a customer comes to the store to want an answer. They really don't know. And most times, you find out that some staff that are standing by the aisle of those products might even get tired. I might not even be interested to answer those customers. And that's our customer, huh? They have needs. If you satisfy them, I guess the customer might be thinking, maybe I'm a staff or something like that. But I just happened to be there that day. And I was just giving her what I am using that is giving me results. And she was just going for it, going for it. That's exactly how they want to hear from you, you their supplier, their producers, their manufacturers, their sales representatives. That's how they want to ask you questions. That is how they want to ask you questions. And if you are not there, if you are the type that doesn't have a listening ear, you just lose them. And so, customers' language is so important for you. Connecting with them is by sitting down and listening to them. You have to forget yourself when speaking a conversation and attend to the needs of your customer. It takes a lot of patience to connect. I'm telling you, it takes a lot of patience to connect. If you don't have time for your customer, you get to lose them. If you stay with them, if you spend time as a sales rep, if you have some time and you schedule a day, oh, all I'm going out today, I'm not talking about products. I just want to hear our customers complain. I just want to hear about our customers' name. I just want to help them and educate them about this our product, how it can serve them better. If that is all you went out that day to do, I'm telling you, it will go a long way. I met a salesperson that says, oh, I need to attend my customer's naming ceremony next week. That person is doing something next week. I said, wow. Your customer wants to be your friend. If you care, they want to be a friend. Some don't even have people to listen to them. They are always in their shop. So some does not even have real people to talk to. I could remember a woman that says, my hair stylist is like a psychologist, because as she's tending to my hair, I get to speak a lot from her heart. And in the process, she gets to speak back to me. And I get to take some advice or some things that will benefit me. That's a hairstylist. And some hairstylist doesn't know who they are. All they are there is maybe gossiping, maybe talking, maybe playing away. They do not know that their work goes beyond just tending the hair. Some customers just come to the salon just to have somebody to share what is going on in them with. And if you happens to be a listener, you'll be able to gain that customer forever and gain a friend. Customers are meant to become friends. I know that is not necessarily everybody, every customer. But I'm saying there are some couple of customers that end up becoming friends if you really give that listening here to them. If you try to attend to their joy, to celebrate their joy with them, they will really appreciate it. They will really, really appreciate it. Then when you take time to listen to them, You get to hear their feedback. You get to hear the complaint. You get to hear because they are the middleman between you, the manufacturer, and the users. So if you get to listen to them, they'll tell you, oh, the users are complaining about this. They are saying this is too much. They are saying this is not enough. And that will help you to take back to your own company and will help your manufacturing. It will help you to plan better. It will help your production to be better. So customer language is important to learn. And you are not just out there to open a store and all you are out there to do is, I want to just make money. I just want to make money. Yes, you might make money, but the person that makes money and makes friendship and makes lasting customer is that one that goes out with the mindset of going to say, I'm going to see to the need of my customer today. As you are approaching me and as I'm coming to you, I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to hear you speak and I'm going to help you. Even in the process of your helping them, I'm telling you, a customer will ask you, what's that one? What's that one? What's that product of yours? Where is that one? And you will always have them doling money on you because they have come to see you as a friend. And they have also come to see you as somebody who cares about them genuinely, not just only you coming out to sell your product. So a customer comes to your organization with the intention of getting results and making progress. The ability to go first and ask how you can help goes a long way. It's not about who wins first, but who wins the most. When you help, you don't need to go, pa, 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 I want to win first. And someone is going to even be fighting for the customers that comes. I could remember a story that that took place in the banking industry. And and it happens that, marketers those days they ask them to go and get uh, targets. They give them targets. And so some can be in millions. And some marketer will sit there and say, I have gone out all week. I have not even been able to get anything. Who am I going to meet again now to come and open or something? So one of those days, a banker who was a marketer that didn't go out, and they sat down and was just looking at customers at the banking hall. And she sighted one old woman that was lost. And the woman didn't really know, nobody was attending to her. So she stood up and walked up to the woman and said, ah, ma, how are you? Come and sit down. How are you doing? What do you want? How can I help you? So she attended to the woman's need and everything. Not not being forward to start asking for anything. She just attended to the need of that woman. And after that, it was the woman that now said, "Ah, how do I meet with people who can help me in keeping my money safe, that I can always call upon? When you come to the bank, you really know who to talk to. You get lost. I don't want to be in this state again. I have quite some money. I would love to lodge in, but I would love to do it with somebody that is going to be ready to attend to me." The guy said, ah, you are just talking to that person, man. It is me. And that's how she was able to get millions upon millions that the woman kept in the bank through her. She met her target, she overshoot her target in the process of just helping, attending to the need of that woman. Some might have looked and said, what's this old woman? They will not stay at home. What's it coming to do in the bank now? What is it? And be grumbling and not be patient to listen. And that's how they will have lost that big customer. So customer language, it's important. You have to learn it. And it gets learned through communication, through your love for your customer, through your desire to help, through your intention, being intentional about helping a customer to understand a product or understand a system or understand a career, understand something, not just pushing yourself first to the face of the customer. Anyone you help, whatsoever you make to happen to one person, they will make it to happen to you. more than one time. They will come again and again because they will have trust you and they will have known that you are there for them, not just for the money. You really care. And so it's important as a businessman, a career person, a service render people, understand your customer language. Listen, and there will be no limit to that opportunities that will come your way. This is the insight for the day.
You've heard it all today. Today's lesson is summed up in one important skill that we all need for life: the art of listening. Listening. Everyone wants to be listened to, especially your customers. So rather than running your business based on what you think is right, ask your customers and get feedback from them on how to serve others better or even themselves better. It's a good way to grow your business effectively. So that will be all for today. And until next time, you're still here, Limitless Money with Omolola Gbenle. Thank you very much for your time. Bye.